What y'all wanted to see, I just like to add stuff. There's the corn. There's a little sauces and all. Got sauces and a little bread. That's actually real good, by the way. Got your tomato and onion and buffalo and salt and pepper. There, you got. Do you see that there? Do you see that? All right, all right. Make sure that you see it. Then you got the masterpiece. That's a little bit of that chicken right there. And a little bit of that up this blurring. I'm trying to back it up a little bit. That corn there. You got your ground beef. Yeah. I just say I'm a big eater, so I do it all in there. I just do it. I'm gonna mix all this up. And when I tell you this bad boy's gonna be good, cause you see you got the egg right there. And you got the corn just sitting there, just waiting, just sitting there, like as a spa, I'm gonna bathe them. Some people like to say baptize, but I don't even play like that. We're gonna put them in some water though. We're gonna put them in some water. Then what I wanna do, right, this only for giants. This is the giant meal, you see that? And what I wanna do is even put some macaroni after. I'm gonna have to boil all this and cook all that. And then I'll grab some macaroni or some cheeseburger helper or something like that. Little pasta with a little cheddar cheese sauce mixture, something like that. Or what I really like is, you get the 2 chicken flavored ramens right after that, and you boil them in some water, and you just dump them on top of there. See, I'm a good eater, See that? And women, you see, I can really cook too, but this is just this is just something like, if I get hungry and I want to throw some stuff together, you see, I just put it in a pot. There's all types of vegetables and everything. All that's going to mix together, right? All that's going to mix together. Look how it's boiling down. Look how it's boiling down. All that's going to mix together. And that corn is steady, kind of getting a little heat to it. And I could use the stovetop, but see, I like this better. Let that kind of boil down, settle. See, all that stuff gonna settle in. There's a hot dog in there. All that stuff gonna settle in. Potatoes is big potatoes. It's little baby. I don't know what to call them. Imitation potatoes or whatever you call them. See that egg right there? Tap, 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 tap. Hear that? Got all that. Look at that corn right there. And then I'm gonna chop down the ground beef for y'all. I'm gonna slice it for y'all. This is where the tripod will come in. But let me see if I can slice it like that and get it with one hand. Oh, I need the other one. Hold it. That's just the end results right there, right? Slide that knife on there with the little piece of ground beef in there. See that beef right there? And put that right on top. I don't know where all this, no, I mean, I don't mind professionalism. Take some of that out there. I don't mind. I'm gonna give you a little shot of that right quick. I don't mind the professionalism, right? I don't mind that. But I know when it was like, when it first starting out, it was basic stuff. A lot of the stuff was, in the pot. You look at that. Just you getting it done. Boy, I wish you can smell this margarine right here. I wish you can smell this this thing right here, because this thing is smelling good. Put that pepper on there. Get that salt just right. See that? And See, for my older ladies, I would cook for you. I would cook that pepper steak and get it right. Young ladies, I know what y'all like. Y'all like the burgers and fries, so I would make you a burger. Get that right, get some fries. Or you like that chicken, that fried chicken, that fried fish, you know, just batter it up right, take care of them. Men, take care of your wives. Cook for them sometime. I know you're working hard. Take care of your wives. And not to say that y'all do this, but if there's a girlfriend that you have, you take care of them. And that side piece too, that you don't see as much because you ain't trying to get caught, like the crawfish in the water. Take care of them too, man. We as men on the planet, we need to take care of our women, That's why I do stuff like this. Sometimes y'all like stuff like this, but a lot of times I hit you with the word because that's what you need. You need the word for your soul. And the ladies need that food for the soul. Look at that browning coming in. And men, you say you can't cook. Ladies, you can't cook. So who can cook? I ain't cooking for him. Let that cook for himself. Well, who's going to cook? Kids starving. Well, can I have something to eat? No. Daddy, can I have something to eat? No. Order pizza. Get McDonald's. I ain't trying to eat it. Look how the pot is boiling. That's water underneath. I'm just putting the salt and the pepper and all the sauces in there. I got, let's see this here. I got some Frank's Red Hot. I might sprinkle a little bit on there, not too much. Just, to see how it turned out. And notice I'm doing all the stuff for the vegetable stuff. See, I can go right to eating. Except for that corn, though. It's a little, undone. But see, the rest of the stuff is pretty much it's eating time. That sausage needs a little bit more boil. But the stuff under here, see, this thing cooked different from other stuff. We just gonna cook that up. We're gonna cook that up. We're gonna cook that up. It's gonna be good. I'll tell you something. I was really surprised though. Let's go back over here. This right here is delicious. It's like a sun-dried tomato basil is what this is. See that? A sun-dried tomato basil. And I put the mayonnaise and the salt on there. Put a little pepper on there too. And I could just have that by itself. That's no lie. I wanted something. I said, let me just, grab something to eat. I just put some tomatoes on here. And it ended up tasting good. I say, I never talk about a tomato. Like one of the pastors said they had tomato sandwich, because times were rough. I never talk about a tomato onion sandwich again. And think it wasn't really, it was more so me thinking about it being like, oh man, it's just tomato sandwich. This was the best sandwich. And this is the second one, mind you. This is my second sandwich because I figured, well, I'm just hungry. I'm hungry, so I ate that one, and that's why it must be so good. Nah, that bad boy is good. That bad boy is good. So the Lord blessed me, and since He blessed me, I'm gonna eat more. I'm gonna eat as much as He allowed me to eat. And I prayed over too. I said, Father, oh Father. I said, thank you, Father. And when I woke up, I said, thank you, Father. I said, Lord, I need to eat. And bless me today. Before I walked out that door, bless me today. Bless me what you want me to have to eat. What's good for me, Lord? I know what I want. What do you truly want for me to have to eat and be fulfilled in my life? Now look at how this is boiling up. Now imagine, let's say you wanted to do like this a boil, and you wanted to do something for the family. You boil some of these potatoes, cut up, boil some of them up, put so you see how I got the carrots and the beef in there and stuff like that. Just if you want to just do some regular Like, maybe the boys come from practice or something like that. The girls come from practice. You want to do some heavy, thick potato and beef. And I think there's even a little bit of breakfast sausage in here too. And you can do something like that. And maybe get some rice on the side or some mac and cheese or something like that. Some spaghetti noodles on the side. Something real light. Maybe put some oil or something like that in the vinegar. Look up a couple of recipes just to how to season the noodles and get it to a boil. This didn't take me long. This did not take me long. So he said, man, I don't got time I work and I ain't got time to be cooking for the wife and the girlfriend and the side piece. I mean just the wife. I ain't got time to be cooking for the wife. All right. This video is what? Right now I'm at about 10 minutes going on 11 minutes. But in the first few minutes, I was really almost done. I'm just really letting this stuff boil so y'all can see it. Most of the stuff, look at the browning on the beef. And it's slowing down because some of the stuff is at the bottom and probably cooking. So what I had to do, because the cooker's at the bottom, is take the stuff at the bottom. The ladies, I ain't forget about you too, ladies. You got your husband. You got your boyfriend and the side ninja. Let me stop. You can take care of everybody. That's what y'all do, right? You take care of everybody. You cook for them too. Cook for everybody. But let me stop. It's like, you might have, because it might be like you got a side woman too, ladies. Something like that. Men, sometimes y'all have other men on the side. But see, that's not what we're talking about though. So I ain't messing with nobody today. I'll just telling you how it is in the world. You can't blame me for telling you how it is in the world. Things happen and stuff like that. But see, you gotta be diligent. This is real talk. Take care of each other, husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. I got that fiance relationship maybe. Take care of each other. That's real talk. Like, all that other stuff is really extra stuff. You might think you need it, but you really don't need it. You come home, cook that nice meal. Look how it's sizzling down now. That means it's the stuff at the bottom that's a little bit cooked. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a spoon, kind of dig down in there. See, I'm going to get the potatoes, but it's stuff in here. I'm going to dig down in there, and I'm going to get, what's cooked. And I'm going to put it on the like these vegetables, of course, right here, these carrots and stuff, that's already done. That just really warmed up. The carrots and stuff you can eat like the animals do. You can really eat almost all the stuff right off. If you're hungry enough, you can eat the stuff. But I wouldn't encourage to, like eat the potatoes and different things like that. But a carrot, you can be eating on that, and then cook some of it, eat half of it, stuff like that. The zucchini, I had a piece of it. And I was like, it's alright, but it's not like the cucumber. And the cucumber, you can definitely have that and eat that. So I just wanted to show y'all a little bit, have a little fun today. You come on, you say, yeah, I know what he's saying, I can definitely cook a little something, Come here, baby, what you want? You want me to cook a little something for you, girl? Your wife come in there, your girlfriend say, hey, you want me to cook you a little something? You want to have some meal or something? Yeah, I want something. Cause the women are always hungry, right? They act like it's the small ones too. They be small and thin. Hey, eat more than you, eat more than me, and I'm a giant. I had one now. She done put the plate away. She done took. I said, I had to make sure she wasn't pregnant. I said, you not? Are you sure? She done tore the plate up, y'all. She done tore the plate down. Women can eat. So go ahead and feed them. You can feed them from time to time. Let them know they special. Go ahead and walk in the house from work or something. She getting off of work or she getting off from shopping. She done shopping. Her heels hurt. I'm just painting y'all some scenarios, I'm just saying. You come in. She's like, what's that smell? Man, I don't know, the house must be burning. He come in, say, oh no, he cooking. She won't even believe it. I mean, even if you can't pretend that you're here cooking, put a hot dog or something, let it boil in it. Come on, y'all. Put a couple potatoes with it in the water, and put a hot dog in the water, and boil something. Something. Ladies, stop pretending like you can't cook. Oh, I can't cook. My mama sent me in the kids and stuff like that. You can't cook. Pick up a cookbook. Get on YouTube and look for some cooking and things like that. Cooking is not really that hard unless you really trying to like bake cakes and all this other stuff. But I ain't even into all that. I'm not talking about all that. I'm talking about like some regular cooking. Baking cakes and stuff not really hard either. You get the recipe, you got your flour, whatever else you need. You put some milk and eggs and stuff like that. It's really not as difficult once you understand the structure of making like cakes and pies and different things like that. You say, oh, this is easy. But if you never try, how you gonna do it? You can boil water. Oh man, I can't even boil water. I done burned the rice. How to burn it? You gotta take your time. Start off with something like that. Some noodles, some oodles noodles. Start off with like some water, some rice, something like that. Get that thing done. Look how that thing. It look good now, don't it? Look at that. Look at all the vegetables in there. It's some at the bottom too, like at the bottom of this. Cause I can smell it cooking now. I'm gonna have to turn it down a little bit, but it's cooking. You see that? And the aroma is smelling good. Now imagine you had something like that. What you cooking there? And it might not be look good when you get in here, but when you put it on that plate, you're like, oh man, he done cooked on something. Give her a reason to come in and enjoy, the meal, stuff like that. I know you're busy because I've been busy a lot, so I know that you're busy. But whenever the Lord placing on my heart to show y'all stuff, and hey, you should grab a quick video, that's what I do. Maybe somebody need to hear it. I don't know. Or maybe you need some entertainment. That's fine too. But look, this is a lot of stuff in here. You say, well, is he going to leave that corn sitting on top of there? No, I am not, because I want to dig the stuff out just like this to give you a little preview. I'm taking the stuff out, and I'm going to take this stuff out, take all that stuff out. And I got a corn right here, and you see the other corn right there. And I don't know if I'm going to eat all this, but we got it going. Hey, look, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope we had fun, had a good time. Don't come down on each other too much about, if you heard something that I said in a video. Well, he said, don't even worry about that. Look, I'm trying to make sure that y'all stay together. If your husband and wife stay together a long time and have a great relationship. Boyfriend and girlfriend, the same thing. Y'all stay together. Fiance, stuff like that, y'all stay together. Have a great relationship. Try to be in a relationship that the Lord intended. I'm not going to go no farther than saying that because I don't want to offend people, stuff like that. But, the Lord put, men and women down here. So try to do what he told you to do. And I'm not saying that you ain't, going through that process of where you have to go through this, because some people go through that process and then get out of it, stuff like that. But that's another story, and it's rare. But try to do what the Lord intended you to do. Go ahead, cook for each other. Surprise each other. You don't even have to. Y'all might not. Let me say one more thing. Y'all might not even have to. Y'all might not like each other, and y'all might be, at each other's throats all the time beefing. But you love each other. But it's just like, oh my goodness, I can't stand so. That's cool. One of y'all flip the script. And then I suggest it's you. If you love the person, put something on there. Put something on there. It don't have to be this. Maybe you know how to make lasagna. If you can Get them bowl of Fruit Loops, Captain Crunch, right? That she like. If you can get that Grape Nuts, that older cougar like. If you get the Reese's Pieces Puff that young one like when she come over, that sad one like, or that girlfriend like, go ahead and put that up too. You know, early you can make it. You like, I done made something for you. I done made something special. You got that Reese's Pieces in there, and get you some good milk, some high quality milk, like some organic milk or something like that. You know, some almond milk, something that's real fancy, some real milk. She's like, oh, this milk is real good. You gotta treat the women good, man. Come on, man. You gotta treat them good. Ladies, the same thing. You warm up them top ramen. You warm up them ramen with the egg and the hot dog. Shoo! You put it the right way. Put the seasoning on it. Give it to them. Maybe for lunchtime or something. Maybe you come with the job, give it to them. You know. Make sure it's cool with you coming up the job, because, you know, some of them don't like that. But, you know, come on the job sometime, or pack it. If you pack it right and keep it heated right, it'll taste good. But you got to do it right. But I would suggest a fresh, you know, something fresh. During the lunchtime, you know, y'all might be together, something like that at the house. Get you some fresh, some good ramens and make it real good. Almost like a soup and a ramen at the same time. And put some shrimps in there and stuff like that. With the shrimp ramen, put some real chicken in there with that chicken ramen, or beef with the beef ramen, or get creative, put all types of vegetables and everything. Some people like the ketchup and the hot sauce and everything. Go ahead on and do it. Hey, I'm out. God bless you. Peace and blessings.